Hi everybody, I am back with another scrapbook layout. Um, this one is on Star Wars. So it's one of 3 or 4, I believe, that I'm doing on our recent trip to Disneyland. So to save some time, I've already cropped out the pictures and I aged the cardstock. Okay, so I've picked 3 pattern papers. I really like this one, although I'm kind of a little curious to how it's going to turn out, how it's going to take to adhesive, because it's real smooth. And then I picked this one to go with it, as well as this one. Because Star Wars is, I don't know, when I think of Star Wars, I think of blue and black and gold. I don't know why, but that's what comes to mind. So those are colors I'm going to use. Okay, so I've already taken off the adhesive off the back, and I just so you know, I cut off a 1/2 inch on both sides of the pattern paper, so that way the white can pop out. And let's see, I don't think it matters which way I like it. And just sit it down. Okay, I'm not a real perfectionist about how, things don't have to be exactly right for me. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's see how I want my picture. I think that's okay. Arch is not as important. I really like that one. Maybe right there. Okay, that doesn't look right. I think I like this. Okay, that looks like it's coming together. Okay, there we go. So let me put them down. I usually use Tombow adhesive, but I'm running out, so I'm trying to use up all this other extra adhesive that I have before I go out and spend more money on, for refills. Okay, there's that one. And let's go. I don't know how many of you out there scrapbook with acrylic nails. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I have to wear them because my nails are so thin that they start, they break really easy. So I just have to have them, but it does make crafting a little more difficult. Okay. There's that. I like that. I like it. And you know what? I wasn't planning on it, but I think I'm going to put some gold spritz on it so it brings out some gold. Now when you use this stuff, make sure that you shake it really well. And you want to have something underneath it to kind of like a mat so it doesn't mess up your regular mat that you're using. It's a good thing I remember now before I put on the photos, because usually I do it after the photos are on, and then you can kind of take the chance of it getting on your photos. So I usually don't spray mine. I just kind of, I like the little drops. That's my thing. And the bigger the drops, the longer it'll take to dry. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it is good to do it after you've set everything on there, because then you can get it on some of the die cuts as well. But don't know, I can try and do it right now. That would be good. So this is my latest thing that I like. I like the spritz. I like the spritz. That's my thing. I usually find one thing that I like and stick with it for a while. For a while there, it was flowers. And now it's spritz. So once you put that on, you want to take your dryer and dry it. And then as it dries, it'll turn more from the yellow to a gold. And like I said, if the smaller the dots, the less time it takes to dry. But if you have some big drops, I have a couple of big drops. The big drops will take a little bit longer to dry, but not long, not that much longer. You also might see that your paper starts to warp a little bit. That's fine too. It's going to be in your album. It's just the heat coming up. So while that is drying, I want to show you some of the other stuff that I am going to put on the layout. So I die cut these, and I don't know if you can see them or not. They have a little bit of glitter. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Some stars that are also going to go on there. There are a few of those. And then I have this clear, I don't know, overlay, but I'm going to use it on top of another card and use it as my journaling card. And then my title will be #remember. I'm also kind of stuck on these type of titles too. It just makes it so much easier than, I don't know, figuring out titles. I'm not real creative when it comes to stuff like that. Some people are. I know there's books. I actually even have a book on titles, but God, in my scrapbooking room, I don't know. It could be anywhere. How many of you also have a messy room, right? Okay, so it is dry. Okay. Okay, so you see how it warped up a little bit? It's okay, it'll go down. But now we have our gold. I always check the big dots because those are the ones that take a little bit more time to dry, and it is dry. Okay, so put that aside for a moment. Let's take away our mat. Okay, and let's attach this to our journaling card. So the card normally looks like this, but I just needed the white side. So I'm going to attach it to here so it looks so I can journal on it. And I probably want to wait on that because I'm going to I haven't journaled yet, right? Can't cover it before I journaled it. Okay, so here are my pictures again. Now, when I put down my pictures, I usually don't put adhesive all the way around just because sometimes I want to tuck things in, and if you have adhesive all the way around, it makes it really difficult to do that. So, that is just something that I don't know, that I've started learning to do. Okay. Let's take these all off. Sometimes the nails come in handy, and the majority of the time they do not. You know, one thing I do like about these strips is they are a lot more strong than the other adhesive that I use. So I don't know, I don't know. The only thing is it's a little more time consuming, see how it, because of my nails, it takes a little more longer to take it off. Okay, and this one doesn't want to come off. Okay. So this one's going to be my middle one. My back. Okay, here we go. I think I want that one like that. And I don't really do a lot of things straight. It's not my thing. I don't know. At the time, it's just wherever I want the picture to be. So arches not as important, right? Okay. And there we go. I have my stars that I want to put in. Also have one of these gold paper clips that I want to put in here. And I think I used one of these already in my other layout, Star Wars layouts, but it's okay. I don't do a whole lot of gold, I don't think. So it just says hi. And I have some stars. So this is going to be a fairly just, I don't know, simple layout. Remember when you're putting elements on your paper that you are thinking about, oops, I put that on the wrong side. Thank goodness I made an extra. When you're putting die cuts, remember to make them in groups of 3, because that's what is more appealing to the eye. No, not in 3s, I'm sorry, odd numbers. Because that's just more appealing to the eye. So you kind of want to make a, I don't know if I like that one there, after all. Where do I want that to be? Yeah, I guess I do like that there. That's kind of funny to me. Maybe this one's kind of getting me off. Oh, that one's staying there now. Okay, then I have my title, #remember, and I want to put it right here. I can never get these things straight on, but because they're, most of the time they're in one piece. Sometimes like this one, it came in 2 pieces. But that's okay. And then put out my hashtag. #remember. Now I think it needs a little bit more gold, so I have these here. I want to save a spot for my, okay, right here. Too much white over there. Okay, I put too much adhesive over here. See what happens when you put too much adhesive? I want to save a spot for my go on top of that. And that's going to be, oh, if I put it there though, it's going to cover the big day. So I don't want to put it there. Maybe I do want to put it here. Okay, that'll be right there. Maybe because it kind of needs some white right there. There we go. That's good. Okay. I don't know what that's going to say. Maybe the date, maybe? We'll figure it out. And then I think it just needs a little bit more gold. I have these cute little jewels. And I don't know, just put them every, every now and then. If you have tweezers, it's probably better to use tweezers. I'm not going to take the time to try and look for mine. But again, they'll kind of blend in with the other dots that you have, but these will be the more, give it a little more extra dimension. So I think that's cute. And also all I have left to do is to journal this, and then I'm good. So thank you for watching.